Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Poor Man Mods, and yet again, this is another LED headlight comparison video. Now, if you watched the last one, I caught a lot of flack because people thought I was biased against Auxbeam, or that I rigged it and, you know, was lying or whatever. I was not biased. I gave my 100% honest review. I thought the Razors won by just that tiny little pubic hair amount. And to go against the Razors, the Victors, two more companies reached out to me to compare their headlight bulbs, VPlus and ZY. Kind of similar names, I guess, but these bulbs actually look way different than both the Auxbeam and the Razors. So I'm going to start off with the VPlus. I'm going to put these up against the Razors, see which one is better, if any's better. Then I'll put the ZY bulbs up against the winner of that and see which one we can crown the king. This is going to be 100% honest, just like the last one, regardless of what you think. 100% honest, no one's paying me. I have no reason to bias one product over the other. They've all given me their product. They didn't give me any money. They just gave me the product. So before I do the actual install of the VPlus LED bulb, here's a side-by-side comparison of all three of them. This is the Razir LED bulb, and this is the VPlus, and this is the ZY bulb. As you can see, these are all actually extremely different. The Razors and Auxbeams were almost identical, but these have different shapes, and they have different LEDs too. One advantage of the VPlus bulb, as you can see, there's a lot less wiring going on. All it has is this short wire with a connector on it, but the Razir bulb has this wire and this little ballast, another connector, but it doesn't even have a connector on it. It's just two wires. And then this one has a whole ballast setup which takes up a lot of space. Space shouldn't be an issue, but this has a much smaller overall package, and it has a connector, which is nice, and like I said, the Razir doesn't. The Razir only has one LED on each side, as you can see right there, and the VPlus actually has three on each side. Three on each side. And then the ZY bulb actually has 8 LEDs on each side. And it also has this big ass ballast too. So the shapes are different, the size is different, they have different kinds of fans and heat sinks. This one I don't think actually has a fan. This might just be a heat sink. But these two definitely have fans. Yeah, there is no fan in this one, so it might be a plus that there's no fan on this one, but that could also hinder the longevity of the bulb. I'm not sure. It could overheat, but now that we have a side-by-side comparison, logic, I guess, would tell me that this bulb might be brighter since it has 8 LEDs on each side. This has 3 and that one has 1, but let's install this one and compare it to the Razir bulb. I don't really think I need to show you the install, but I'll do it anyway. The heatsink is a little big. There we go. Actually, that installed a lot easier than the Auxbeam and the Razir, actually. And then we'll just plug it in. Now we can compare it. I definitely think the Razir bulb is brighter than the VEs. So, at least from this test, it looks like the Razir is a lot brighter. But we're going to take it out for a drive and get some driving shots and see which one is the winner. So this is kind of weird. I'm gonna crown the VPlus as beating the Razors, but when we did the test inside here, like looking at the bulbs straight on, the Razors looked brighter, but judging by the driving footage and my personal driving experience, I definitely feel like the VPluses were a lot brighter. Like the bar, like the, I don't know what you call it, but the line where the light stops in the projector, like when we're up against the wall, that line was just way more defined on the passenger side, which is the VPlus. And then when I stood in front of the lights and blocked the light, you could hardly tell when I blocked the Razir, but then it was a significant difference in light when I stood in front of the VPlus. So I'm gonna crown the VPlus as the winner. And so now I'm gonna take out the Razors and put in the ZYs. All right, so we're about to install the ZY bulbs, and one cool thing about these is you can actually adjust the beam pattern. So when you first get these out of the package, this piece is not on the bulb. You actually have to install this. This is what secures it to the housing. So what you do, you thread this on, and then once you get it in, you can twist the bulb and adjust the pattern. And there's a set screw right here that you just tighten up with an Allen key once you get it into the place that you like. And you have a fully adjustable pattern. We're going to assemble the ballast to the LED bulb. And we left this collar loose so we can adjust the beam. Alright, so we got the bulb in the housing. I'm going to turn it on now and see if I can notice a difference if I can adjust the beam. I think I'm going to leave it right there. Fuck! I broke it even more. So, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it was on its last leg anyway. I'm not blaming it on these headlights at all, but I broke the headlight itself. This spring that holds the headlight in, I broke both sides. When I originally installed the Auxbeams, where this part mounted on the headlight, that broke off. And trying to bend this back out of the way to fit that headlight in, it also broke here. So this clip can no longer work, and I had to poor man mod the fuck out of it and put zip ties on there. So unfortunately it's held in with zip ties, but it's actually held in pretty good. But this just gives me an excuse to buy black housing headlights now. Now that it's installed, we can put these babies to the test and see which one is the winner. Hopefully this one wins, because I really don't want to take it back out. Yeah, look at that difference. So from this test, just looking at them straight on, the ZY bulbs are looking a lot brighter than the VPluses. Nice, Mike. Yeah, look at the difference in that. The ZYs have way more of a glare on the camera. Look at that. You can't even see the details inside the ZY housing, but where the VPluses are, you can look right in there. Yeah. Alright, now let's take it to the road. So as you can see right here, the ZY bulbs look a hell of a lot brighter than the VPluses. And on the driving, I definitely noticed that the left side of the road, or the driver's side of the road, was a lot brighter. And when I blocked off the light for the ZY, it definitely got a lot darker when I blocked off the driver's side headlight than when I blocked off the passenger side, which had the VPluses. So I'm gonna crown the ZY as the winner for this whole shootout, which I'm pretty glad, because I don't want to have to take that one out and put the winner back in. So I'm going to leave that ZY bulb in, and I'm going to take this VPlus out. And sorry for all you guys that sent me your bulbs and you were the loser, but out of all these headlights, I'm finally going to crown a winner, and that's the ZYs. And they're a pretty good deal too. They're like 98 bucks. I didn't really find anything on the warranty, but you know, for 98 bucks you can't go wrong. And these VPluses, they're pretty damn good too. Like, they're still good bulbs, and these were only $55. So, you know, pick whichever one you want. Do you want the more expensive one that's a little bit better, or do you want the cheaper one that's still pretty damn good? So you can form your own opinion on this, but I'm going to personally crown the ZY bulbs as the winner. And thank you for everyone that did send me light bulbs, and sorry to the ones that lost, but definitely a big thanks to ZYs. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was completely unbiased, despite what some people may think. Honest opinions, honest experience, not lying about anything, no bullshit. So hope you enjoyed this, hope you learned something, and go check out all these companies and see what they have to offer. And I'll see you guys next time.